hi, gigpreneur. What's happening? What is going on? Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks to start a side business online, and we use social media to grow it. If you like that idea, you can go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple questions. Let's have that conversation. What's up? If you're joining me live, wow, because it is very late where I am and most likely very early where you are. Drop in the time. Drop in the comments the time you are watching this live, whether it's replay or live. And my beard is growing. I'm growing my beard a little bit longer. I do digress, by the way. It is 2:28 a.m. on on a really Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, and down here in Southern California. I have a very interesting one for you. I mean, come on, water is wet, right? You can't dry water. Can you dry water? You can't really dry water. Can you? Think about it. If you dry water, something else gets wet, right? So, who knows? Can you dry water? Drop a one in the comments if you think you can dry water. Well, I got an interesting one for you tonight. What if I were to ask you, what if water wasn't wet? What would you tell me? What would be your answer, or what comeback would you have for me? Probably think I'm a little nuts, wouldn't you? Most of you would think I'm a little crazy. They're like, wait a minute, what planet are you coming from? Water is wet. Well, let me introduce you to this very special liquid that is dry water. Dry water is also called Novec liquid. It's a real thing. Let me give, let me give you some properties of dry water. Check this out. Dry water, if you dip your mobile device or even your computer circuit board, if you take that whole thing, drop it in this dry water, no problem. It'll work normal. If you put your hand in boiling dry water, not a thing. You won't feel a thing because it doesn't transfer heat the same way regular water does. Crazy girl Cece, what's going on? I see you on YouTube. What is good? Hey, those of you on YouTube, consider subscribing, following me on other platforms so we can talk, because once I kill the live, there goes all the comments and I don't know who's who. So you can follow me on other platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, and I go with Side Gig Sean. Worst things worse, you can send me a text message. My phone number is always out there. Anyway, number two was that if you put your hand in boiling dry water, another thing will happen because it doesn't transfer heat the same way a normal water transfers heat. Look, you can dip a piece of paper that's got writing on it with ink. You can dip that in regular water, and what would happen? It would dissolve. The writing would dissolve instantly. You can do the same thing in dry water nothing happens. Writing remains perfectly fine. Say, that is awesome. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool, right? Get this. It's vapor are heavier than air. That's why if you take out a burnt, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Follow me on other platforms too. You can message me if you like. We can chat. So if you take a burnt out, yay! Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate for your subscription. Hit that bell button. I post all kinds of stuff all the time. So it's vapors are heavier than air. Burnt out match. If you take a burnt out matchstick close to it, what happens that kind of smoke, it actually appears as it's like floating cloud. Pretty weird, huh? Pretty cool. Now, you can pour dry water over a burning candle and it immediately will extinguish the flame, not because of the water, but because it's vapor, it pushes oxygen away. It takes oxygen away from it. This is the reason, all these things are the reason why you can't even take a tea bag or alcohol and can't have it mixed or dissolved in dry water. So, so for all of us, me included, that thought, hey, water is wet. Well, we can now say, hey, there's also dry water. It's got all these. Um, you know what's funny? Not so long ago, well, maybe a while ago, I learned about dry ice. And I thought, man, dry ice, that's crazy. How can you have dry ice? And then, I learned about dry ice and my hand got stuck to it, and that wasn't fun. But I learned about dry ice and I thought that was, wow, that's pretty cool. And now I'm learning about dry water. What's next? What's next? Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple of people. Let's go. And if you're not following me, you certainly can if you like. You can do that on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, all of it. I go with Side Gig Sean. With that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who helps folks have a little side business. Why not? Have a little side business. And it's not like you're going to have to open up a whole new store. It's not like you got to drive anywhere and get a second job. We do it all online, baby. And we use social media to grow the business and make it profitable. So if you like that idea, if you've been thinking about bringing in a little bit more income, you like it to be part-time, flexible, then go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple questions. I'll get in touch with you, and we'll take it from there, see if it's a fit for you. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.